Okay, good morning, man. I let the time fall. I listened to the episode last night, and I was just kind of taken from it for today. So I lost track of time, and I had forgot I had to make everything. So I was listening to myself. I took a few notes. Was mainly looking at what I was doing. But hello, everybody. I usually let the show start a little slower. I'm really late. The stores open. Sorry about that. But today's Memorial Day. Um, I messed up. I left my drink. I left my tea in the house. I'm in the shed, and I don't have anything to drink. So we'll see how far I go. All this thing's been going off all morning. I didn't even know I had this many alarms. Yeah, see, I was doing the old one. All right, let's see. Oh, look, we have some interactions here. Analytics. I have nobody in here right now, so hold on. I know Jared probably took off. Come right back. Wow. All right. My media engagement, net followers. Now you have your followers, and then you have your net followers, and then you have your back end followers. I was like, whoa, yeah. We gotta categorize where you fall on the follower list. But welcome to the morning. This is the morning. This is the show streaming every day. Is what I've kind of just buried it down to because I don't want to be begging for subs. I don't want to be begging for a job. We are creating things. This show is transformed into a alchemist show. If you've never read The Alchemist, if you are lost in life, read that book. It will help you out. You don't even have to. The first time you read it, you don't even have. If it doesn't make any sense, just kind of go with it. I've read that book, man. I actually haven't even read it this year. The Alchemist is a book that I read every year. I try to do it in January, and look, we're in May. We're gonna jump into June. I try to read The Alchemist every year just to keep it current in my head. I even got it on audio books with Jeremy Irons. He's the voiceover. The voiceover Jeremy Irons. He's also plays the voice of Scar in Lion King, and James Earl Jones is the voice of Mufasa, the pride, the king lion. Don't you turn your back on me, Scar? No, it is you who shouldn't turn your back on me. I love that. I love that scene. I love that whole scene. Oh, Simba. James Earl Jones is hard. I bet you like that guy's voice is deep. Anyways, we're doing 30 days. You're getting to know me. You're getting to know your boy. As you can tell, I literally like jumped off last night. We just jumped off in the morning. So we're doing this. Keeping Mondays and through the Friday work days, Saturdays and Sundays, kind of like whatever days. Sunday definitely a fun day, but Saturdays, man, Saturday. This is the first time I showed anybody because I'm showing. This is I'm at the end of. I'm about to jump into something else, and I'm at the end of something of my current routine and schedule. I'm dumping it, so I don't mind showing people the end. I don't want to really show anybody. I'll show the beginning, but I don't want to show while I'm going through it. So this I'm learning stuff about it. I'd rather show you what I'm gonna do. When I do something like this again, or we talk about when we do a jump, I'm gonna first go through it before I show people because then I'll be getting I won't get to the target. So this one is the end. So I'm jumping out of one of my current routine. We're jumping into this new one. This one is funny because I didn't realize like I'm in the shed, right? I'm in the space station, the imaginary space station. I didn't realize that I really did set myself up. It's kind of like a bomb shelter in a way, but it's got everything I like, everything I need in here. I don't have a fridge or anything, food, but I don't want food in here. I don't it's literally a shed, you know. I don't want bugs in here. But what was I gonna say? I have everything set up for studio. Like I have all the memory, I have all the recording devices. I have all I have everything to do my movies. I have everything to do short movies. I have everything to do stand up. I have everything. I don't even know why. Because it's podcast. Because podcasting. Because of podcasting and streaming. Or maybe podcasting and streaming is spodcasting. You heard it here first. Nah, like that. It was quoted back in 1998. You idiot. No. Because of podcasting, I accidentally bought mic stands. Like I have a lot, and they're more for instruments. But I got one that was an actual mic stand, and I used that to when I first started doing stand up. Um, I have an issue. I didn't realize this. Like, there's a lot of things going on in stand up. It's hard. Like, I'm building a callus right now, and it's because I've just been going at it. Like I'm like hitting the brick wall. Just yeah, I don't care. Like even if I've gone up so many times where I'm not prepared, and I still kind of do okay, you know. But it's like now I want to take it serious. Looking for a mic. I can find a microphone, but basically, let's pretend this is the microphone. You gotta like talk into the microphone. You know, you gotta talk into it. So with the mic, what do you call it? It if you have it like that, it'll mess up your joke. It'll go like you can be like, oh yeah, so what do we think about? It'll sound like that, and then I record on my set, so on my playback, I hear that I'm like, oh god, I got to work on that. But I just didn't know how to do it. But now, I mean, the other day when I did the Saturdays, I was like real comfortable. And even if you when you show that when I showed the inside of I showed the intro to Electronico Fantastico, like I saw myself grab the mic and I was like, I'm comfortable now. I'm there. I feel it. I feel I can. I have enough confidence. I have enough thing to be like, give me that guy, give me that mic. I'm gonna talk now because it's as simple as you may think about it, if you have a mic, you have to use it. You can't just be on stage and just be like, no, you need to talk. If you end up being around too many personalities and you got to pay the straight man, then I got to play that, you know, and be like, say something here once in a while. Come in when I can, or when I get the mic, get the attention, then you keep it for when you can. But but yeah, like learning how to do stand up is like it's hard. That's all I can say, but it's a great challenge. If anything, I was thinking of topics before I went to bed last night, like what we could talk about tomorrow, and then I was thinking like, well, challenges. Anything about me, I learned that I like being challenged. Not all the time, not anymore. Like not like I used to. I used to accept every challenge. Now I'm like, what do I anything I'm in? I don't want to have a challenging job all the time and challenging now. Like certain things like goals. Like I like all right, I'm gonna focus on because when you like I said the other day, like when you work on the things when you work on yourself and stuff like that, challenges seem a little bit easier because if you lose or you feel defeated, you still go back to your reset, and when you go to your reset and it's good, it's not a challenge and you're good, you're fine. But if you have to challenge against like your spouse and your kids and you know the city and just I don't know, it's just a lot, right? So you got to take it little by little. Um, but I think yeah, man, I think we're ready to talk about some stuff. Let's go. Yeah, because I mean, it's like, when are you gonna get things done if you're moving so fast? It's like, yeah, but what I've been showing is like I've already done all this stuff, so now I'm like, watch, I'll just work out, do this, do that, shoot, go for it. I don't know. I felt like I did a bad performance on Friday for improv, but the improvers they make me look good because they're funny as hell. So I just haven't practiced. That's just as simple as it is. I haven't been on stage. Like I need to get it back out there, and I believe repetition. I believe like you can actually learn things, man. But the last night, like it was just a cherry on top. Like doing my show on Friday, like and then getting Nick and the improvers and the stand-ups that just like I was so weak. They elevated me. So there were times for breaks when I was there, but when the acting was there, it was good. But I'm learning. I'm gonna have to write the set again, and we're gonna have to keep going. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. But I'm looking at that. I was like, all right, that was Friday and Saturday. Yesterday, I hung out with, I got to hang out with a an improv group called Y'all We Asian, and man, I've done this before. Where I've hung out with them I guess like the third time I've done it. For sure, it's the second time, but I think like the third time where I'm with them for like before their set. Very organized group, and when I hang out with them, learn. But I spent like almost 3 hours with them the other day, and that was fun. I got to like they're like I got to see how we do like a real long production. I never I felt like a movie. It was cool. Like it was like it had its parts. It has different things. I did mess up on Yuki's and his brother's sketch because I opened the wrong file. And it's titled the same way, but I didn't even notice. I didn't notice, so I was already too late. Where it said 22, not 24, the date. So it was my fault. But they said it was all right. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna let that beat me. But I did everything else well. Crazy thing was they did the host in between their introductions to the next set, or the segment. The host did a Pac-Man sketch where they chased around and beat each other up. Virgil and Mary, they went back and forth, and I played a Pac-Man song for them, and we didn't plan this, so they just kind of like it was a remix too, and it was like a 2 minute and 43-second song. And I was just watching because it's like a TV for me because I'm like watching like it's literally I have just the stage. You don't have I don't have this. I can only see what's on stage. I have a small view. and it's like I like the way they do that. Because now I think about it, like, oh, I was doing other things. It's like kind of feels weird. But I had told what do you call it? Um, like what was I going with that? Oh, watching them do the Pac-Man thing. The song faded on its own. I didn't fade it. When they were finishing their sketch and the song faded right as they finished, so it was like a real smooth landing. And I was like, dude, was that meant to be? Talk about serendipity. That was like right on money. I like seeing stuff like that. But and then I got to see Come at Me. There's a show I'm kind of a part of now because I'm the tech. I'm the wandering mouse. You can see my moves. It's pretty cool because they Come at Me is a really cool, like, I don't know. It's just a bunch of actors and actresses. They come together and just make shit happen, man. They make things happen, and they got a good thing going. They basically invite you to their show. They let you get on. They go through your Instagram. They find like top three things they like. We go through, and then they improv it on set. And I'm part of it now because now Kyle has brought me in as the secret character. You keep like CJ, like you no, don't click this, write this. It's like it's hilarious. These guys are like playful. I like that. So that's what got me to be more with Nick, because I as soon as I saw Nick, like when he gave me that PowerPoint, I was like, oh, this dude's a pro. Like, I'm an actor playing a technician. Nick is a technician, an actor, and a writer. He's he's the division. He can figure it out. I'm like, no, I'm still an actor, but I'm gonna pretend to look good at what I'm doing. That's like, I don't know how to break it, right? So when I saw that, I gave him free range and he took it. So I think we should practice that. So right now, I'm gonna reach out to him. I haven't reached out. I didn't do this theme. I'll do it right now. But I'm gonna reach out to him too and see if he can be part of the show and see if we can get. I like the chemistry right now. I want to keep it. I want to keep it for right now. I like what we have, and then as I learn more shows, I get better. I just when they say if anybody wants to get on set, we got stage time. If I'm available, I'm gonna just drive down there and do it because I think it's worth it now. I think this is what I'm doing. This is what we're moving. I'm focusing on what have I been doing? Why was I working? I wasn't working there just to make extra money or as a hobby or I want to be. No, I was working here because I want to do this. So that's why I put my time into it. I think I already hit year 3 already. It was because I started, I think, in April or May. But I was getting paid through Venmo at first, and then they picked up a new pay system, so it says August. But I started working there like in April, like late April, early May. So I've already hit my 3 years, and now I'm looking at it as like an intern. Like, you intern 2 years, 3 years, something. 4 years is already like the degree or whatever. So year 4, when I'm jumping into, I'm like, I want to be more hands on. I want to be there. So on social media, I have been learning how to promote more. I have been learning how to get more ideas out. I have been learning how to focus on just getting more attention for the shows, because I think it's good. I think for mental health, I think it's well. I think if you've ever wanted to do stand up or improv, it's hard, but give it a shot. I've been acting since I was a kid, so I thought it'd be okay at improv comedy, and I did improv as like in junior high. I did a few improv classes, but I'm like movement. Those are the classes I like. So I'm learning that's like a middle thing, but I am not good at improv. I gotta tip my hat to those people, man. Like, I gotta work at it. It's like, oh, he knows how to lift weights, but he put 225 and he's still at 175. Work your way up, Like, yeah, you did it once, but just start all over again. We got it, it's like so I see it. I got a comment here. What up? Kevin's back, baby. Yeah, dude. Kind of changed the title. Moving around. We're just talking. We're hanging out. Catching up on this weekend. But yeah, all right, let's jump into this. Kevin, check it out. What Jared and I have been up to. Oh, wait, you know what? I have a better one than that. Let me hold on. I don't want to talk about that one. So how you been? What's new? What's the skinny? Let's see, where did I put this? I put it under shows, didn't I? I gotta make sure I do this right. I'm labeling everything here too. All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right, found you. Yeah, this is like a video game now. I'm playing this like a video game. So things are getting pretty easy for me to troubleshoot live, which I don't want to do as much, but I just like doing it anyways because I'm pretty fast at it. And also I have Google Fiber, and ever since I switched over to that, it like kicks ass. Working midnights last week and missed everything. Dude, just start now. We molded this thing. Sup, Kevin? Good to see you. See, Jared, dude, Kevin, you're on the group. You're still in the group, man. Jared's just a ride or die with me right now. We've been. Here, Kevin. Let me show you what I did this weekend, man. I put on a show. Let's see. You got a comment. Your two newest homies. I know, man. What's up, guys? I got hard workers over here, man. That's how we do it. That's why I'm Dungeons and Dragons. You guys gotta show me your powers. Kevin, I think with Home Inspector, we got some powers here. JR's just kind of the chill dude right now. He's keeping me real, keeps me in check. It's kind of he's the Jay to Silent Bob, I guess, or Jay to Jay. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so this is the new one. But before that, let me show you. Let me just catch you up. Watch. I want to show you this. I did a show this weekend. Oh wait, I took it down. Never mind. I'll show you in a little bit. But here, we'll talk about this. My Manic Movies home video store, a new sketch comedy experience. Saturday, June 6th. Let's say I'm thinking like maybe 1 o'clock, 1 to 3, maybe 2 hours. We're gonna come in. We're gonna open the video store. We're gonna do. We're just gonna hang out, talk movies. It's gonna at first start off as like a vlog, guy on the couch kind of thing, and then we're gonna form it into an actual show, and then we're gonna. What's that noise? Sorry, here I'm getting some feedback. All right, never mind. Sorry, I'm getting feedback somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it just needs to. I was getting a little hot. That's why. All right, that's better. Sorry. Now, so we're doing the video store, and we're just gonna do like, we're gonna start talking about some. Today it's Memorial Day, and I'm actually off from work, so I get to what do you call it? I get to play today and do what I want to do. Nice, you guys killing it. Yeah, dude. So we're moving forward. So basically, this is gonna be an idea I had, and we're just bringing it to life. I do, however, have to start working on some movie stuff because I got a lot of things I got in the can that I need to get done. Man, I'm overheating this thing. Hold on, sorry, that's what I'm doing. I got clear. I got so much. I had so much stuff on here, and yeah, it is kind of funny that I do this to myself. Here we go. All right, cool. That works better. All right, so we're yeah, we've been busy, man. We've been just hanging out, talking, getting I had a guy last night. Davey came in, hung out. You know, we got a little emotional. We got talked about JDF, but stuff like that, stuff like anything convention, anything movies, anything anything anybody want to talk about, animation, real life. We can bring it to the store. We can, if there's an artist that is a musician, like I know a couple musicians that they would prefer just to be musicians and not have to worry about social media. So I would just say, bring your stuff to the store and it's on Facebook, right? So just post it on Facebook. Hey guys, I'm a musician, and we'll go through it. We'll talk about it. So that I can put every day we can open up the store for a little bit and be like, hey, look, so and so. What do you call it? So and so. What do you call it? Has a new video out. So let's watch it. Let's talk about it. Let's give them some attention. It's gonna be small, but basically what happened is I'm looking for a storefront. This is where we're at right now. I'm looking for a storefront. I'm looking for this. I'm just looking for the mom and pop, basic generic. Rent's not too bad. Some neighborhoods I found we can be as low as $7 of rent a month. It's not bad, but I think I'm gonna do the $25 range we're looking for. I want to be in a good location. I want to make sure everything runs smoothly. I want to make sure the lights and everything are on. There are some areas that are like $75 to $100 for rent. I'm making that's so much the website costs to run. That's what I'm joking about. But play with me here. So we're gonna be looking for like places that we can afford. So I'm looking around $25 a month for rent, and that way we could also learn to feed the Patreon or feed the money that people want to have an actual running store and back it up. Go to the Patreon and I can put more time into it. But I'm on. So we have till Saturday. We have less than 5 days to get everything ready for the store. So today's a good day, but because today I told Ty I need to get all the clips done and everything ready because he wants to launch already his podcast, and I don't want to hold him on anymore. We've already done 4, technically 5 because we did one together. We're learning how to do it, but I think yeah, I'm ready to get everything going. I have everything set up. So right now when I'm done, I'm actually going to drink my tea because I forgot it inside. I want to unwind a little bit because I like to break off from this. I feel like I'm stuck. Have you noticed my eye contact stops a lot because I don't want to. I have to break off. Like I don't want to just get stuck glaring into the light. You know what that noise is? It's my computer overworking. It's overheating. I need to reset it. I haven't reset it in a minute, so it's running off old hardware or software. So I need to reset it, and I need to clear out all these episodes. I've said it saved to my computer. I have a lot of memory on it, but it needs to do the whole thing. Things that only a nerd now knows. When I was at geek level, I liked it. I've now elevated to nerd level, so that's why I'm looking for a job. But if we can't find a job, we're going to create our own job. And I have all the resources to make an actual retail store. I don't have any startup, so we'll just fictionally make one. I think this would work. I think if we try to do a real fictional store, it'll work. I think we'll have people visit. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be an experience. I'm learning from the other fan pages how people react to each other and how people interact these days, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with people. Like I get educated a lot in the X-Men group. They brought me up to speed real fast because there's just too many worlds, too many dimensions nowadays. So whatever world they're in, they're gonna stay in that world. I'm like, all right, well, keep me in here. Or the garbage. Sorry, the trash came out, and I was like, it's Memorial Day, but I know they still do it. But I didn't take it out, so I think somebody else took it out for us. I don't know. I have roommates, my family. What do you call it? That's what jokes where I joke around about when you have a family and then roommates. Um, yeah. So now, well, like roommates, we're having here. We have Kevin, you got Jr. and then Pack jumps in when he can. He's wild. So Kevin's basically, I mean, Jr. is basically is I'm the guy. I'm going around looking for retail stores, and when I find the one I find the one I like. It's because somewhere Jr. is there. So he's either in front of the store, inside the store, lives by the store, walks past the store. Something to do where he's like, well, he's curious. So as soon as I start putting things up, he starts coming in and checking it out. So he's technically probably not going to ever be an employee, but he's going to be part of the show. He's a guy who comes in and hangs out. You know, like that the people the people that make the soul of the business. The people, he's the heart. You know, one of those. Kevin's the other guy too. So Kevin's like, oh man, I'm working, but what's going on? I like this. Let me come in, and Kevin shows up, and so that's how the show's gonna run. You know, so. And I'm not gonna say I'm using you guys. You guys are inspiration for me. You know, we'll find things like that. See, that's just how it's working. That's I've learned to create things. So y'all play with me. We'll play. We'll figure this out. Play pretend. Kevin Smith, man, shook my hand and told me, "You need to learn to play pretend, and you'll get real far." And I was like, "You say it to everybody, but when you say it to my eyes like that, I know you mean it real. You mean it more." It's like, so I was like, "Yeah," but so playing pretend. So we'll do stuff like that. Honestly, it is funny me telling people like how I'm trying to quit my job and they're like interesting. And then when you tell me you get to like, I'm Brian Johnson. Dude, that's you're morbid, man. Oh, it's good. Let's find Mike. Let's go find Mike Zapstig. I can find. I have my version of Ming Chen. So Ty Quinn's gonna play Charlie Wang. Charlie Wang is an actual employee of the store. So y'all get to meet Ty. And Ty will be in the store. He's going to be an employee. We're going to see how we go through that. So we're going to so the whole thing. We're going to go through the whole process of it. We're going to record it. I got green screens. I got cameras. I got audio. I'm going to do the one-on-one. We're going to do the screen. So we're going to do a journey. We're going to do a journey story by Brian Johnson. That's going to be fucking hilarious, dude. Yeah, it's going to suck. I'm going to make it anyways. It's like yeah, these guys are great, man. We start spending time with them like I'm a comic book man. You start to get their personalities and you get to know who they are. This is kind of what I'm trying to do. This is comic book men. It's inspired to this. So if I could bring back comic book men and put them inside my Manic movies and an hour a month, they can kind of get. I know they all go their separate ways, and I know Walt's always doing his own thing, and Ming's all I don't know. I just look at the shows. I look at the content, and the real life stuff is I don't ever try to like be part of that. I'm like y'all is Jersey stuff, man. I'm here for the fun. I'm here to make. I freaking love Jersey. I love New Jersey, and people trip out about that. I don't know. I guess my kind of people. Um, but I just like direct people. I don't care how you say it, but if I know what you say you're gonna do, then I'm cool with that. But if you're fluffy or you're lying or and I can pick up on it, I don't deal with that shit. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're on a journey. So we're gonna build up the video store. We're gonna so today, well, today is a work day for me, really, for all the other stuff I'm doing. So we're gonna have the video store. We're gonna work on sketches from now. So today I even have like div starting right now. Look, we already have Kevin's already in it. There's a JR character. And by the way, it's funny, JR, because that's like there's some irony or some like backwards twist. One of my hometown bullies was named JR, and and you're over here all supporting me. I'm like, let's do it. So imagine if I was closed minded, I'd be like, no, I hate that name and all those people like that. No, I'm like, that's cool. He came back. He's got my back now. So that's how it works. That's how it works. So but it's cool. This is how we're doing it. We're gonna look around for some retail store, retail space. We're gonna find it, and then I got to figure out how to get Jer in here, and figure out how we're gonna put him in there. But he's gonna come around. And remember, this anything exists in here. Anything, animation, 3D, real life, drama, cinema, stage, stand up, anything will live in here. I have ideas for shows. I used to love the show Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I really like that kind of concept of the show, which apparently Steve Harvey's show is based off of that too. So, I know people like hate Steve Harvey now, but I'm like, dude, he's a motivational speaker, man. If you ever hear Steve Harvey's motivation speeches, they're good. What we got? I could live behind it. Oh! We got Oscar the Grouch up in here, bro. Oh my god. Okay. In character, we'll see. I don't really want you living behind it. Or you could be selling holistic medicine in the back. Yeah, it's Kevin. Kevin. This is how Kevin's gonna be. It's because in the beginning he's gonna be like, oh, this is cool. Then all of a sudden work. He's gonna take off, and then he's gonna come back and he's gonna see growth. So Kevin's gonna he's gonna be, oh, I gotta, oh, wait, they're building without me. Oh, let me get them their home inspection. Who do you need? Like, we'll get this alive. That's the idea, And so that's how it'd be in real life. We're putting, but you'll just start seeing you'd see it'd be like a screen, a pan of the video store, like kind of like the Simpson kind of thing, and then you would just see JR just move from here to here till he gets to the store till he's inside. He's back outside, and then you'll just see Kevin just walk past and be like, wait, what? Oh, okay, so this is what we're gonna see Kevin's view like this. So my view is always this. We're going this way, and Jared's view will be like here and here. Ty's view is gonna be inside with me, so it'll be like 2 to 2, and then we'll see Kevin's view like this. So for those people who see, this is how we're building a story. We're building a story. We're building a show. Well, you're gonna do it. You're inside the green room. Oh, we're in the writing room here. We're gonna get it done. But all right, so y'all heard it here. Kevin, Jared said he's okay living in the dumpster behind the store, and Kevin seconded it. And then they are gonna have interactions with each other. So we're gonna see. We're gonna build this thing brick by brick by brick. And this is the beautiful part about this. The streaming probably is gonna end whenever it ends. Because after 30, I'm jumping into 45. After 45, we're jumping into 60. After 60, we're jumping into 90. And then if I still don't have a thing or I'm not working, where I need something to mess with me that's making money for me that can move me away from this. But if I don't, this is gonna make me money. This is where I'm gonna live, and this is how we're gonna do it. And then you will get credit for characters, man. It's characters based off Kevin Coulter, and characters based off J.R. Chandler. So the second, because I'm the second too. So you got to put that Roman numeral 2 in there. But yeah, so that's it'd be like that. So we'd have, y'all would still get your credit. We're technically, you're inside my writing room. This is what I do. I'm literally just, that's what Omar was laughing at me yesterday, because he says people think introvert extrovert is energy. It is, in a way, as in how the way you transfer energy and the way you get your energy. I'm very foolish in the sense to think that I'm not aware of this, but an extroverted person usually has a lot of energy, and we think stuff like that. But what I've gathered and through therapy and coaching, an extroverted person needs to be around other people to recenter themselves, to gather themselves, to then they feel better. So that's why you have groups and concerts and all that stuff where people are like, I can't do concerts. I'm like I'm going to Creed in the fall. and I made sure I'm in the front by myself in the seat with a lollipop with a soda pop, whatever. And I'm gonna be like, I just I want to make sure people aren't. I mean, I've gone in mosh pits. I do have mosh pits, warrior stories, but that's for another day. But as an introvert, Omar laughed at me because he's like, I'm all over the place, energy wise, and I'm talking. And but I was raised in a big family, so I was always forced to be put everywhere with my family members. I'm an introvert. Introvert, I like to be alone, spend time alone. I like to read vocabulary. I like to look. I like to think. It's full. Like I'm saying, it's a fool's gold thing where people think I'm just very outgoing, and I am. But I'm for myself. Like I like to step back and just be alone. Like I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, the tech booth. I'm like in the safest place spot. I'm in the safe zone already in theater, and inside the theater, I'm in the safest space. So I need this. Like I need to be boxed because I'm too much. I'm too much energy. I can't harness it very well. So I'm learning how to box all that energy in. So, oh, look, you guys actually look. I'm gonna just remember before I forget. Hold on, I'm getting something prepped. Sorry, Kevin's for Kevin. I don't want to forget, but like doing all like I like to be alone. So Omar was like, but I'm social. So this is where I'm learning. If you guys weren't, if I didn't have doing this show, I would be doing this right now, like talking to myself. No, I'd be working on something. I'd be writing. I'd be learning. I'd be focusing on something else. If it was my job, like let's say I did work at the retail store. Oh no, I am. We're manifesting this, so we have to talk about it as it is. We're talking into existence. So let's say I'm doing a shift right now. This is what my shift is. I wake up, I open up the door, we come in, we talk movies, we hang out. No one needs to talk. I start making advertising. We start drawing. We start looking for things. We figure out ways to bring sponsorships. We keep it going. That's the thing I was trying to say about the live stream. We're gonna keep it connected. We're gonna keep as long as they keep going. But if somebody says, "Hey, I need you," I'm gonna pay you X amount of money, and we're gonna be here, then I'll break the streak because I have to. Hey, but I'm like, hey, I'm getting paid right now. My current job, the deliveries don't get there until like after I'm done. So usually that I like that time I was taking to write, I was like, I have to do something else, and I have to put out a beacon because I've already taught myself to write. I've already taught myself how to. I worked on my reading. I've worked on everything else. So now this is me throwing up a smoke signal. I said it I think a couple like 10 episodes ago. I said I was at the sign at like 8 in the morning on East Riverside on a Saturday, and I was just like, there's a guy out there that kind of looks like me, and he's holding up a sign, and it just says, "We'll work for money. Just hire me." And I was like, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm holding up. This is my sign. But in this journey of doing the 21 days, see, I'm already beyond 21 days. So this is already my habit. We started this as the 21 day, doing 21 days of streaming till you get a job in my field or we get more subs. That was the title. But when you start doing stuff for 21 days as a hobby or as anything, you start focusing on it. You want to do so. You want to start something. You want work on something, exercise, whatever. It's weird at first. You're figuring it out. I'm talking about from brand new, from scratch. When you start or something you've done, but it's really hard. But then once you start doing it after a week, it's cool. After a few days, it gets better at that. But when you hit day 13, day 14, day 15, but by the time you hit day 16 and you're doing the same thing every day and you're doing it as a routine, oh, you start catching ideas. You start catching fire. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, look, I was able to make this for my flyer the day before my show so I can get people there. Like my ideas, you're like, it's like, all right, I know I'm a graphic designer, so let's do some graphics. Like, I mean, they made it easy for me these days, so I don't have to spend so much time in there. And we did have free shave dads in the Raspas. If you want to come to my show, Electronico Fantastico, we're trying to get a new one going up next month. Hopefully, I think we're aiming for July, and I'm gonna try to do Friday probably. And also, this is another thing. If you want to support me, I'm gonna put in the links for the Eventbrites. And if you can't make it, I'll find out, Jer. I'll find out if I can live stream the shows. But if not, we'll put it on the Patreon, and you can watch the full show, how I do it and how I am, or some. I don't know. I gotta find a ways. I do. I do have a value, so I have to find a way to get it back. But I don't want to put that for. I'm just putting that forward, but I don't want to like make that my focus. But if I want to do this full time, I have to. That being said, check this out, Kevin. We're making for character cards. We're working on that. My Manic Movies video store. Let's make movies. This is CJ Robles, owner operator. I haven't had time to sit down and work in it, but he's level X because he's the owner. He's the top guy. So it's me right now. So when I'm in the show, I'm talking. This is who it is. This is who I am. But then I'm going to create another character called My Manic Mike or Manic Mike, and that's going to be CJ, the character actor that I can play. Because I don't want this to be too real. Where when you see me, it's CJ. I want you to be like, oh, this that's me. That's me right here. That's the personality. I don't know if you can see how there's like I didn't even realize till I saw this photo. Ming Cheng took this photo of me, by the way, and that's at his That's at his place in Red Bank, New Jersey, at the shared universe. So I didn't even pay attention when I took this photo. We took a few of them. That's a plasma blaster from Aliens, and I'm wearing a cowboy hat because that's a character I was creating, the Mitch character. So I'm a character from Critters, but he's based off uh, Kevin Bacon's character from Trimmers. I'm holding the gun like Arnold from Terminator 2. I was like, dang, I didn't realize I have all that in me. So this character is me, but I want to actually be a playable character in here too. So CJ will be also be, because I want to be just level. I don't want to, what I say goes. I want to be like, I'm just an employee. I don't know. I want to be myself in my store, was what I'm trying to say. Because I know so many people when I first got to Austin that were small business owners, and they always had to be that business guy. They could never be themselves around their people. And then when they were there for themselves, like at an event or something, people, they'd see that personality shine. And I'd be like, dude, if you had that personality that you do, I know you're drinking half the time, but if you had that at work, like people would constantly want to just come in to see you. And then some people, I mean, I know that they do that. They're still in business. So it's like, what do I know? Right. But I don't know. I just thought about that. Like, you want to have that. So that's where I kind of came up with the Manic Mike. Because also too, like I don't know. When you first introduce yourself to people, these are these characters I'm comfortable with, portraying. And CJ is real as me, but I don't want to, you get attacked a lot. So I want to be able to make my characters can get away with a little bit more than I can. But dude, we've already been 37 minutes. I just wanted to talk about the show. Oh, I need to talk about the Bruce Lee quote. I've had it on for 3 days, and this is what I really want to. So the quote is, "A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at." Bruce Lee. Think about that for a second. We have an idea. We had a goal. 21 days. We're still going. We're still here. That wasn't the initial target. There was no target. I started a fire. Started a bond. Somebody, or hold the sign. Nobody saw it. Well, let's put it this way. I went and I applied, put my hands out. Nobody helped me out. I went, put up a sign. Nobody helped me out. Light a fire. Do this. You guys showed up. Hey, let's burn this thing. Look at this. You gotta wait, fool. What do you call it? Started a fire. So now you guys showed up. So now it's like, all right, cool. Let's do this. Let's make this. Let's get some attention. Let's make. All right. Still not what I intended, but let's go. Let's figure it out. Let's just go. I'm sorry. I'm in the moment. My dad called me too, but I'm in the moment where I'm like, dude, check it out. Like, you just gotta get going, and we're moving towards. We at least know we have 30 days. We're gonna hit 30-day mark, but I do want to hit 45, 60. I don't mind getting to 90. I have a July, August. I projected myself to that. After that, I'm like, okay, I don't know what's gonna happen, because if this doesn't really, if I'm literally showing you I can start a business and nothing works, I don't know what to do. Real estate, I don't know. Robots are gonna do that. That's what I'm talking about. That's where the show can come in, because it's a lot of stress, right? And I don't want to stress out, so we're gonna function it out, get it out of us. We're gonna detox, and I think that's funny that I can do. I taught myself how to do this, but like I said at the beginning of the show, if you're ever lost, you need some help, read The Alchemist. That show is a journey hero story, but it's something about it, man. It's also because it's old timey times, and there's nothing really there to distract the hero. You get to the journey, But yeah, I'm ready to get started. To get started work right now. Like I said, I'm gonna break off, hang out, come back. I'm gonna first do send some emails out, and then I'm gonna do some emails. Then I got to figure out how we're gonna do the show, because I have a book here that we're gonna go through. I need to start reading. Here it is. You see, one does not simply just start a business. So I picked up this book a lot. We're gonna use this. It's gonna be our Bible for a little bit. Start your own business. SYOB. You SYOBers out there. I did all the beginning part of this, so all the stuff like an LLC, all the social media stuff, all the branding. I kind of already got that going. Even if it's just like a very basic, generic, whatever can be changed. I got it. You have to put the placeholders in. And look at this entrepreneur. I didn't even realize it says that. So that's what I like. I'm gonna call it. I'm an entrepreneur. I like doing this stuff. So this is where the entrepreneur in me is. This is the CJ. You know, we're gonna put entrepreneur CJ, but my Manic Mike is CJ can mess up and learn, and he has growth and everything, but CJ has to keep everything floating. Mike can struggle and suffer and live in short term glee. We could put Mike through. We can't put CJ through anything because he has too many. It's too powerful. But we could put Mike through some stuff, so we can see CJ go through some things. That's the idea. And now we have Kevin and Jared part of the show, part of staple characters. Feel free to write your character a little bit. I need feedback from you guys. They're based off you. This is the View Askew version, and I'm waiting back from Vince. He never hit. Let's see real quick. I reached out to Vince Barrera on Cameo, and he hasn't got back to me. I'm gonna reach out to him and be like, "Hey man, by any chance?" Because I'm trying to. He says he needs money for his bills. He says it on his videos, and request in progress. I got my Robert England one in here from that's right in 2021. I gotta get a new one. Let's see how much he costs real quick. Sorry, I'm gonna I'll do it later. Yeah, I'm here with I'm here at here he doesn't come back yet. It's only been 3 days though, and I asked a lot. So I'm gonna reach out to him on Facebook and just tell him that if he needs, I'm gonna tip him good. So if he feels free to come answer those questions, or if it's too much, I don't know. Ask him like 8 questions. But anyways, I did an interview with the manager from my local Blockbuster growing up. It was one of my friend's moms. So I have that interview to post for research and development. This is going to be us research and development. So we're building a story, we're building business. But the goal is to actually make this a running, actual reality, real show, a real business. And let's do time frame. I'm 40 right now. Let's do 50. Let's do 50 would be, I have to have everything launching, running. 43, I have to be 43 to get the store actually up and running. So that way we could have these good 7 years inside of it. So by the time I'm 50, we'll see what can happen. Because by then, it could be small mom and pop. I'm never thinking like millionaire status, which I guess I should, or like millions, stuff like that. Like I'm just thinking like, let's just grow something. Let's see what we can do when we put our time and energy into a seed. It's my seed, my pod, but hey, I'm giving you guys a front row Joe's courtesy, because what I noticed with Kevin Smith and his following, the hundreds, they have priority over people in the thousands. I'm actually part of the 33,000 group, or the 33,000 group. So there's a lot of fans. I'm part of that group. So think about that. Like I've been watching this movie since I was a kid, and if I would have known about this, I could have been part of the hundreds, which I'm not mad at or anything. But if I was to go back and now, I'd want to be part of the hundreds. But then I'd be all Kevin Smith, and I want to be able to do other things. Maybe more not to like them the way I did it. I don't know. We don't know. So many multiverses that we don't know that in theory. But this is a good book because it actually does hold you accountable, and it gives you little things to do, little exercises. So I'll pick at this. I'm gonna just take some time today. Look, I left myself a note here already from last time, but it's just a little placeholder when I was reading it. But I am gonna take at least an hour today and write my jokes, and then I write like around lunch, and then at 3 write my jokes again, and then by 7 go over my jokes, and then I try to have like a good set today, because June's next week, Mr. Nice Guy. I think yeah, we'll get started with the summer. We're gonna do a program. So starting June 1st, we have the story, because what's gonna happen is June 1st we open the shop, and then June 2nd we're in the shop, and then June 3rd we're in the shop, and then June 4th we're in the shop. We got to do something like that. But it's not gonna be like, it's gonna be more like, not like, maybe not like this, maybe 30-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute episodes, or maybe post, and that's when I'll start doing videos on YouTube. And I do follow a lot of YouTubers that do this, and they do like Dad Boy. Dude, that guy his college football videos are hilarious. So he's been a good inspiration for me. I actually like the Drewski too, not Drewski, the Drewski. He's one of the first guys. I like Drewski too, like the comedian. But like that guy, he has an NCAA channel, and he would play NCAA, and he would do what I would do. I would always like create teams and go on these dynasties, go into the years like 2026 and like 2005, 2041, and we'd play football. I played it's a football game, but he would do it the way I do it. And when I was working, I didn't have time, so I would gameplay like and he would make decisions. And I have a whole fantasy football show I want to do, and I think I could be small, and I also wanted because I want to start planning for this year for fantasy football. I would do Dungeons and Dragons, but I'm a fantasy football guy, so stock market, Wolf of Wall Street, more mindset, I guess. But what I want to do is I want to have a league, because I run a couple leagues, but I want to run a big baller league where there's actually a lot of money involved, but where we have personalities, where I do every third for the Thursday night games, for the first hour, for the first half, or about an hour, maybe 90 minutes, we're live streaming, and then we're in the group, and we're just kind of smack talking or hanging out and do stuff like that. I want to do something like that, so I need to start planning that idea, because it's gonna have a lot of money involved, but it's gonna be placing like 7 places, so you can, even if you're like last place but you have the MVP, you're gonna get a cut of the pie, or like if you, if you are a conference winner, you'll get something. I'm trying to really grow it. I've been running my own league for 10 years now, or now it's 11, and there's someone inside that likes numbers a lot, and she's really good. She's won 5 of the 10. I've won 1. I've been to the championship twice, so I'm 1 and 2. I got a cousin that won 1. Albert recently won. I need to give him his trophy. Stuff like that, fantasy football, stuff like that's always fun. I need to actually go to San Antonio to go pick up my trophy. I need to go get my trophy so I can start bragging about it. I need to brag to these guys. But we had a loss in our fantasy football league, the border one. Sadly, one of my childhood friends lost his son. He was only 19. So I need to go check up on those guys too. So mental health, family and stuff. But he won't be around. So I wanted to keep up with these people. These are my homeboys. So and it was just tragic. He just passed away at a Whataburger at 3 a.m. Like just. No drugs, no nothing. Good kid. Baseball player. It was fun having. It was crazy because like a month before he passed, I called my buddy, which is his uncle, and what do you call it? He just hired him to be part of the insurance company, and they were FaceTiming. And he goes, "Hey, check it out! Look who's working with us." And he was there, and I was like, "Holy shit! Look at him! He's already grown up." He's age. My brother's 22, so I see my brother, and I'm trying to guide him and show him things, and trying to be a good mentor, be a big brother too. I get to bully him, so it's just fun. Then he doesn't. He takes it. I never got to bully my brothers before, so now the other one I don't talk to because he knows what he did, but the other one, I get to pick on him. It's fun. I get to be a big brother. I get to little nuggies. But he kicking my ass, so I'm not gonna like push it. He's younger than me. He's thicker than me. I'm taller. I gotta buy height, but he's thick. He's solid. I ain't gonna mess with him. He's mine. I've been around him since he was 6 months old. Well, since he was a baby, but since he was 6 months old, I've been around him a lot. And since we turned 4, I would take him places and stuff. So he's my little guy. So that's why when my child decides to be like, all right, Dad, I'm taking off. That's why I go back to the other one. I'm like, nah, you're mine. I got you. But he's some plans. Just joking. But my brother's here too, so he's doing his thing, and I don't even know how we got this conversation. I got all emotional and stuff, but oh yeah, fantasy football. But I want to do stuff like that. So this is what I want to bring into here with everybody. So when I do my Manic movies video store, we know what to expect. We can write. People hear all the time people complaining. I don't care about Hollywood, but I hear people, oh, Hollywood movies don't listen, or these movies da 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 da. Well, if you can do something about it, and you think you're complaining after the fact is going to do something, maybe you should do it before, or maybe you shouldn't complain. Maybe you should let us know what you're into, or let us know it's art. We can't. Someone's going to hate it no matter what. But if somebody doesn't hate it, then it's not art, right? So at least this way, maybe we can. I don't know. I'm not trying to give you guys too much control, because we got to create our own things, but we can have fun with it. I put a lot of work into this, so but I like to have fun. I like to be free. I like to be open. We're already gonna hit an hour. I do need to get back to. I want to get back to work. I want to do this. This is all time. So streaming this is the extreme I'm doing it, But when we start getting to like doing shows, because I am gonna need to do. I mean, this is an hour. I'm taking 24 hours in a day. I'm taking one, so I got 23 to do a lot more things. But this also helped me work on my projects because by me doing this, I'm able to focus more on the store and I get away from what I'm doing now. I really wanted to get rid of my current job situation, but it's not gonna happen unless I try to fight or do something. Um, I haven't even worked on my resume my CJ Robles.com because I've been doing this. Because now I have things to put. What have I currently been up to? This is I can show you. I've been currently doing for all of you who haven't seen. Now I was gonna put the video again, but Jared's already like, I've seen it too much, bro. Peace in the Middle West, bro. The Middle West. Nah, in the Middle East. Later, Jared. We'll see you. Get behind that dumpster. See, there's so much character right there. There's so much story right there. You could have what do you call it? You get he wants to live behind the dumpster. Maybe he just hangs out there. Maybe he's selling, like I said, holistic medicine. He's selling bootleg VHSs. He's selling bootleg Mary Kay. I don't know. We'll figure out what Jared's doing back there. We know Kevin's working, so Kevin's going back and forth. So we don't know if we can have Kevin. If you want to make up your own job, you can make up your own job, or you can do your current job. Whatever you want to do. But we already got a few characters already in the store. Like so, I know base minimum we got 4 we can build off of already. Even if Jared and Kevin were to just go away and they don't want to do this anymore. Oh man, hey dude, breathe. And with the mouth, out with the mouth, in with the mouth, out with the nose. That'll help you out, man. That's why bad mental health day, bro, man. That's why. It's all right, dude. Failed musician, getting somewhere. Bad mental. Oh, you're out there because you're bad mental health day. Okay, I'll take. Sorry, I thought you were having one right now. I was like, oh, breathe, bro. But see, I can show you that. Okay, and Kevin's a failed musician, but he's working. He's working, so we're working to get him. We're gonna bring the Kevin musician alive, but we're gonna. This is ground zero. Before you know it, we're gonna have to put a paywall. We're gonna have to be able to create things, but everyone's seeing how we work. How I work at least. But we'll get sorry, take that too serious. We'll get yeah, we'll figure this out. We'll piece the pieces together. We'll get it all going. And at the end of the day, you're gonna be like, this sucks, CJ. This show sucks, everything. And I'm gonna say, I know. I'm gonna be like this. I know. Sonic from Dave and Buster's. And then we're gonna what do you call it? And then we're gonna do episode season 2, and you're gonna basically just still sucks. I go, I know. And then season 3 is gonna come out, and you're gonna be like, hey, it's getting better. And then season 4 is gonna be really good. And then 5, 7, you're like, okay, I'm on. I'm like, I know. Here you are. So we get things about being a dad. Coffee shop, failed musician, coffee shop worker. Okay. I've had some experience in the coffee shop. I've been as a barista and working at cafes. We can do that. That's easy. I've actually worked with a lot of failed musicians, which is also when you, man, one with this note, when you find reality, and when I hear musicians that are making it and they're not making it like they're like known, or man, the wrong mic the whole time. It's on, but it wasn't connected. This whole episode sucks. The audio is gonna suck. I'm at the end of my month, so I checked it before. Why did it change? Anyways, I've done it where I eat Little Caesars. They leave out like 10 of them. Sponsored by Little Caesars. I'll do that. I'll be Little Caesar sponsor, and then we could have like pizza party. But I've been around musicians that's when I say, like, when you're around a musician that's just, man, I got some dark, deep stories for fellow musicians, man. Worked around a lot of them. But when you see somebody that's just one level up, that's like an open micer, or someone that get paid $100 to play a gig, and they're like, I'm not famous, but I'm doing it. They laugh at that person. That's a fellow musician. Like, you're, out of all the things you could fail at, you're failing at musician. Oh my god! And I didn't get it until like someone said they're a failed filmmaker, And I was like, well, how many movies have you made? And he's like, well, none. I'm like, well, then you're not a filmmaker. And then they go, well, I made one. I go, well, how can you call yourself a failure? You've only made one. You need more to that. And you're never a failure until you quit. So I think that's why they call them failed musicians, because they actually end up quitting or become DJs. Not just kidding, just playing. I think, yeah, it's hard because musicians, man, I need them. I think I still need them. I need the words. But I think also, I mean, the business. This is what I'm talking about. The business is all corrupt, man. I would prefer for you to make your own products, come to the store, and then we just sell them for you, and I just make a percentage off it, and you get all the percentage. We will market you. Figure it out, and it's going to turn into that. Like, hey, I'll pay more if you market me more. Yeah, we'll do that. But with the little guy still got to eat too. We're going to market, and the same thing. I'm going to attach that. Yeah, you're paying me $100 to promote you, and this guy's not paying me nothing. But I'm going to attach this person to you because they show up more, and that's all it's going to be. And that's what we'll do. We'll figure it out. I'm a business guy. Come on, I'm an improv actor, right? I'm not making it up as I go. I'm a stand-up comedian, right? Not yet, right? Let's have fun. You already gave me. Well, the cool thing is, I'm gonna go back and listen to this episode again. That's why I got to keep them at an hour, because I got to keep myself in check. Because I did that after the episode 2 or 3 once we figured this out. So it's like episode 5. I'm like, now I got to keep it at an hour. Or episode 4, I was like, this guy got to be hour shows. So we definitely know that Jared's gonna be eating Little Caesar boxes that they leave. Oh, he's gonna do. He's quick. He's a thinker. He orders them. He used to order them. He orders them to the businesses, and when they show up to deliver and they can't pay, he just accepts them and walks to the back, and then he leaves the bill for the business, and you catch him in the back eating it. Stuff like that, because I know people that have done shit like that. But we're at the end. We'll end this at an hour. We'll go all the way. We'll see how we're able to pull things out, and if we get better at this, our writing sessions could be like an hour. I didn't know shit. I got them outside. See, his character is we gotta because also I do have a Jay and Silent Bob character. Reno and CJ have a thing, so I know they'll be lurking around. So Jared will be interacting with these two. I'll be playing multiple characters in my own shows, so to get more characters out, and I want to do voiceovers too. So that's why I'm gonna add like puppets and animation, so that way I don't have to just focus on. I can do my other thing, because there's a website I'm going to introduce y'all to sometime this week. Oh, I got to sneeze. That's going to help me with voice acting. It's a good one. A lot of the famous voice actors use it, and it's like a school for voice actors. And if y'all want to practice, you can do it too. But, I didn't order. I got them outside. Like, Jared, think of a name. Kevin? Think of a name for your character. Jared, think of a name. For sure, you get to name your characters. So think of names. You don't have to do it now, unless you already have one. And then tomorrow, bring it to class and share it. If not, go back and comment on this. Leave it. Hey, or come back to this episode an hour later. I got a name for myself. And if CJ approves, if owner, entrepreneur, entertainer CJ Robles approves, we'll go and we'll get it going. But we'll start building those characters, building stories, building, because we already know that I got to go look. We already know that the story already begins with being denial. So that's why we're here. So we're gonna definitely there's a pivot. We're gonna catch the beginning of the story at a pivot where someone's looking for something to do. Looks lost, but they might not be. They're looking to grab onto something, but they don't know what to grab on. And then we're gonna go into like, all right, we're gonna bring our own idea to life. What do we have to do? What do we got to get? We got to get our past experience. So where are we at? We're going to bring that up to for like episode 2, 3, and then we got to go into retail. I mean, then we realize we're going to do a business. We're doing a retail store. So then we're like, we got to go find the locations and do the marketing. And that's when I'm going to start doing all that in real life. So we have stuff to do to bring it like a real show, to bring it like a real shop in real life. And then we do the grand opening. We'll just have people show up and just comment, and I'll watch something of mine. We'll put some movies of mine. I shouldn't get dinged if we watch my movies, right? But like I said before, my movies are meant for theater. They're not meant for streaming. So I don't know about that. Maybe I could I am making more streaming videos now. So I've already made 2. So maybe I could just put those in there and we can stream those. But I think we're done. We're done with the show. We're at an hour. Thank you, gentlemen, for hanging out with me, and thank you for anybody else who came by. We'll do it like that, and then slowly but surely we'll convert people into believers, and the School of Charles Xavier and Eric Linshoff will exist. I've always wanted that one. And now that X-Men 97 was a hit, we'll be able to talk about that too. Sonic's around. All right. Watch parties. I'm bringing it. We'll figure it out. And I think a lot of this too, I'm going back and watching my own stuff and reading my own notes, because that way I'm able to be like, all right, we did talk about this. Because I repeat, because I'm like, oh yeah, we talked about it, but when did we talk about it? Now I'm like, no, we did do this. Let's go. So real quick, both synced up. Yeah, I got to figure it out. I think the X-Men 97 thing told me that, exactly, we're timestamping it. I think the X-Men 97 thing told me I'm not monetizing yet, so I'm not there to do a watch party. So I need to grow the channel. So we do need to have that. I do need subs. So we need to put CJ Robles. No, oh yeah, we can for now. But I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I know I can do. We can do live streaming right now, as in just like me watching it. But I know once I hit a certain number of subs, it'll allow me to bring in other people's content. I'm still too low. I'm only at 360, which crazy. I lost 4 subscribers doing this. I maybe lost more, but a couple weeks I looked and I lost 4 subscribers, but I'd gained like 6, 7, or 11. So I was like, oh, cool. So it does do this little thing. But yeah, maybe I'll gain those people back, and maybe the people I gain I'll lose, because I'm just like this guy's an idiot. And then maybe they're like, he's still an idiot, I'm gonna hang out. But we'll see. Don't be so hard. I'm learning not to be so hard on myself. I was taught this as a kid, as an adult, trying to break it. I'll leave you at that. My stand-up set tonight's going to be about me not self-deprecating, but I clean up after I do it. So it's, oh, wrong definition. Sorry. I told you I was an idiot. I'm more of a dumbass. Same as tomato potato. But yeah, I want to finish this. I want to level up on this. I need to send out emails for this. Here's my show run for that, which was actually pretty accurate, which worked out pretty badass. And then we're gonna get these for this. I'll be working on these. So this is the show run for Electrónico Fantástico episode 2. I'm gonna start doing stuff like this. So I'll bring them to for everybody. You can even download, so I can show you. I'm also showing other people. I know how to do I know what I'm doing. If you have watch when we grow my business, this is what we're hoping this happens, Jer and Kevin. When we grow my business, and once it's and not the brick and mortar part, like the online part, we're making a living. We're living here. We can create. We're doing this 24/7. We're going to help other businesses. We're going to help other people grow, because we learned how to do it together. But we're doing a foundation. Once the foundation is built, you don't go back and mess with it. You just build on top and you go. So foundations, I'm saying, Kevin, give me a close date, so we make sure we keep it up in something, maybe day 90. We can keep going. We go to day 90, maybe day 60. But after that, the foundation will be built, and we'll just keep going. But I also have t-shirt making abilities. So I want to start making merch and branding to sell it, to promote the show, promote the store. Man, I got a lot of things to do today too, because I got to clean and I got to pick the tomatoes. The tomatoes all turned red on me over the weekend. My tomato picker's not here today, or he wasn't here this weekend, so I got to go do it myself. So I got things to do: maintenance the home. I got to clean my car. I clean the Jeep. I got to clean. So we're gonna get a lot done right now. But I'm gonna unwind for a little bit. Actually, drink my tea. I think we had a good episode today. Thank you, Jared and Kevin, for hanging out. Thank you for everybody else. I had more than 2 people in here, but thank you for hanging out with me. Remember, I like saying this because I was doing this to get a job, and now we are the job. So we're doing 30 days of streaming, episode 27 to 30. I even cleaned that up. I had that all done. Applying myself today so I can be better prepared for a day like tomorrow. The future is now. Let's network. Monday, week 4. My CJRobles.com is still on a work of progress, but we'll work on that. You can follow me at CJ Robles 2.0. I'm active on IG. My Facebook it's becoming an old town, an old village. So whatever is on Facebook is on Facebook there. But it's mainly Manic Movies, the home video store on Facebook, is where that's where our brick and mortar is starting. And then we're gonna have that's right now. That's gonna be just more advertising. But by Saturday, I'll have a location for us picked out, because we need to. Tomorrow I'll have a location for us picked out, so we can get ready. By Saturday, we'll do our grand opening. It's gonna be quick, because all this stuff happens sporadically. We had this idea and it didn't work out, so we went to go work at this place. We had this idea while working there, it didn't work out. We have these ideas that didn't work out, but what do we have? We have all this remnants. We have this debris. We have leftovers. We were building with the stuff we have left over. Now we've been at this job, and we're like, we got to jump. We got to get out of it. It's closing in on us. It's closing us, tightening us. It's not. There's no air. We can't breathe. We got to make it. So what do? We take all this knowledge that we have, all this stuff, and we start applying it. We start planting our seeds. We start putting time into it. We start showing what we can do, we can grow, and how we can grow. We can get stronger, and then boom, boom, bada bing, bada boom, and then you just sparks start flying, and you realize my deadline is 4 days from now. I have to get this going. I have to do this. There's nothing else I can do. If I show up June 1st empty-handed, boo-hoo to me. Boo-hoo to me. Because I've been talking about this. If you're going to manifest this and you want to talk about it, you have to do the work. So if it sucks, but at least you did it. I'm tired of people of looking at somebody's first attempt, second attempt, 100 attempt, and being like, oh, that sucks. And they have 0 attempts. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So we're going to hang up. But everybody, not to be too emotional, but we're moving this way. We know I can do sketch comedy. We know I can write. We know I can do it. Let's get better at it. Let's figure out. But I want this place to be a safe space where people can bring their art and love and live. And if you also want to come and just talk about something, or if somebody's roasting something, let's find out why they're roasting it. Like in the Tejano community, which is not very big, and they're entertainers. But AB Quintanilla keeps getting slack, and I'm like, I want to talk about that because he has a good point. I might be Team AB, but to not get canceled, I might not be. So we'll see. But that's a Southwest issue we're dealing with. But all right, Space Cowboy out. So I'll see you tomorrow. But got a lot to do. Let's do to-do list. Let's start checking things off. What does Jim Rohn always say? What's the best part about doing a list? Checking it off. That's the funnest part. So go make a list and go set some goals and have a good day. Peace.